Hello, 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 it's Loki back again with some YouTube Hunger Games. I found this nice little thing on a site called Brain Steel or Brand Steel. Brant Steel. God, I can't speak today. I found this nice little thing on brantsteel.net/Hunger Games/Reaping. Just Google Hunger Games Brant Steel, this little thing here, and you'll find it. Don't you dare. Okay. Whew. And so I added in me and my friend Burner181 and a whole bunch of YouTubers I'm subscribed to. These aren't any particular order, and I only pick people I could basically see as working together or being from the same place, like Markiplier and Jack. They love working together to the point where there's a lot of questionable content about them. The Diamond Minecart and Trayaurus, you know those two. Sunday and Craner. So many collabs. Ian and Anthony from Smosh. Generic B and Chimney Swift. Oh, and those two are on the same Minecraft server. It is funny. Matt, Pat, and Stephanie, of course, husband and wife. RPG Minx and Chrism. You know those two. Well, they might not. Very good YouTubers, and they are dating? Married? I'm not sure. Something like that. Gavin and Michael. Can't tell if they love or hate each other. Daniel Hardcastle and Steve Hardcastle, otherwise known as Nerd Cubed and Dad Cubed. Modi101 and Heather. Heather's the one he interacts with most in the series, so yeah. And that's Heather Renee B, by the way, if you want to look her up. Danny Sexbang and Aaron from Game Grumps. And that is our entire cast who are killing each other in the Hunger Games. This is a completely random simulator, so I might wind up paired up with Ian and everyone murders me. I might fall into a hole and die. I might be paired up with everyone except one guy. Who knows? Let's run the simulation. Oh yeah. As the tributes stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Heather runs away with a lighter and some rope. Nice catch. Dad Cube gathers as much food as he can. Markiplier runs away from the cornucopia, as does Modi. Trayaurus finds a backpack full of camping equipment. He's sleeping well. Stephanie runs away. Villain Craner, it allows you to put in nicknames, grabs a shield leaning on the cornucopia. Why just a shield? That's not very good for... Well, I suppose you could use it to bash people, but... Uncle Jenny B runs away, as does Aaron. And Dan, the Diamond Minecart. And Nerd Cubed. And Michael. Hey, Burner grabbed a shovel. Sweet. Jacksepticeye runs away. Manga Minx runs away. Danny killed Chrism with a sickle right off the bat. Okay then, Danny. You psychopathic murderer. Looks like I ran away pretty well. Chimmers, Chimney Swift, runs away. Bowl haircut Ian gathers food. Derp Sunday snatches a pair of size. How are you going to use those? You don't know how to use those. Emo haircut Anthony, Stink Pat, and British Gavin work together to get as many supplies as possible. Gavin chases Markiplier. Michael discovers a river. Ian goes hunting. Anthony tries to spear a fish with a trident. Where the hell he got it? Nobody knows. Aaron scared me off. He's so spoopy. Dad Cube camouflages himself in the bushes. Villain Craner begs for Stephanie Meyer to kill him. She refuses, keeping Villain Craner alive. Stank Pat and Burner181 split up to search for resources. Dan, the Diamond Minecart, sets an explosive off, killing Modi101 and Danny. Dan killed Danny. There can be only one. Trayaurus collects fruit from a tree. Chimmers discovers a cave. Heather collects fruit from a tree. So many fruit trees. We got lucky with this arena. Uncle Jenny B actually explores the area. Sunday tries to spearfish with a trident. Again, where the hell do you get these tridents from? Minx makes a slingshot. Nerd Cubed overpowers Jacksepticeye, killing him and stealing all his subscribers. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Chrism died. Modi 101 died, Danny died, and Jacksepticeye. They all died day one. No, Jackie boy! It might be weird, but I was actually rooting for Jacksepticeye, even more so than myself. Whatever. Ian, Burner, and Stephanie cheerfully sing songs together, because, that's not a great way to get yourself killed. Dad Cube treats his infection from God knows what. Aaron is awoken by nightmares. Anthony, Markiplier, Villain Craner, and Michael sleep in shifts. Good strategy. I defeat Stank Pat in a fight, but spare his life. You work for me now. Gavin passed out from exhaustion. God dang it, Gavin. Heather sets up camp for the night. Nerd Cube stays awake all night. He's dead meat the next day. Trayoris tends to Sunday's wounds. Did he stab himself with the trident? Dan is woken up by nightmares. Minx quietly hums. Jenny B sets up camp for the night. And Chimmers receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Giving him free stuff. Dad Cube collects fruit from a tree. Trayoris tries to sleep through the entire day. Cause that's a great way to get yourself stabbed. Ooh, Michael, Burner, Heather, and Aaron all made a hunting party. That's not good. Stinkpat hunts for other tributes. On his own. Watch out for those four. We have Stephanie Meyer begging Gavin to kill her. He reluctantly obliges, killing Stephanie. Gavin! No! Sunday practices archery. With sticks, I guess. Where the hell are they getting these weapons? No! Nerd Cube is pricked by thorns while picking berries, and Jenny B bashes my head against a rock several times. No! I wonder if I live through it. I might. Anthony made a wooden spear. Everyone else is using full-on tridents, and he has to make a wooden spear. Anthony got screwed. Chimmers travels to higher ground. Dan TDM tries to spearfish with a trident. You see! You see what I mean! Markiplier fishes. Minx tries to sleep through the entire day. Craner hunts for other tributes. Ian receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Where's my sponsor? Aw, Stephanie and me both died together. 2 cannon shots heard in the distance. I did not survive having my head bashed against a rock. Oh, wow. Nerd Cube somehow got his hands on the size and stabbed Trayoris to death. Stinkpat and Michael run into each other and decide to truce for the night. Dad Cube gets fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Hey, Burner let Heather into his shelter. Oh my. Aaron cannot handle the circumstances and commits suicide. He can't live without Danny anymore. Minx tries to treat her infection. Sunday passes out from exhaustion. Gavin shoots a poisonous blow dart into Villain Craner's neck, slowly killing him. Jenny B tries to treat his infection, while Chimmers cries himself to sleep. Dan throws a knife into Markiplier's head. Aww. Ian lets Anthony into his shelter. Well, I mean, you know what's going on there. Raging Michael and Burner work together for the day. Heather, Dan, and Nerd Cube get into a fight. Nerd Cube triumphantly kills them both. Aww. Minx runs away from Anthony. Yeah, that sounds about right. No! Sunday receives fresh food. Chimmers receives clean water. Now put it together and what do you get? Ian killed Gavin as he tried to run. Matt Pat sprained his ankle while running away from Jenny B. That's not good. Dad Cube discovers a river. Wow. That took him a while. Okay, so Trayoris died. Aaron, no! Villain Craner died. Markiplier is now Wilfred Warfstache in death. Heather died, unfortunately. Dan died. And Gavin died. Look at that face. This... Whoa! That is the face of hatred. Oh, come on. Give me a sec, my settings got screwed up. There we go. Dad Cubed and Minx sleep in shifts. Ian overpowers Anthony and kills him. No! The betrayal! Well, guess we know who won food battle now. Nerd Cubed begged Chimmers to kill him. He refuses, keeping Nerd Cubed alive. Burner, Jenny B, and Derp Sunday cheerfully sing songs together. You all have blood on your hands. Why are you singing songs together? Stankpat severely injures Michael and leaves him to die. Minx decides not to go to the feast. Nerdcube decides not to go to the feast because the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies, weapons, and memoirs from their families. They lived a long time. Burner falls into a pit and dies. See what I mean? Just out of nowhere. Up, he's in a pit, dead. What the? Okay, Sunday and Ian fight off Jenny B and Dad Cubed. Sunday and Ian survive the encounter. Stankpat severely injures Chimmers and leaves him to die. Stankpat, Sunday, Minx, and Nerdcubed all hunt for others. Ian goes hunting. Anthony is dead. Michael has died. Burner is no more. Uncle Jenny B finally succumbed. Dad Cubed. He dead. And Chimmers. May his witchy troll rest in peace. Stankpat cries himself to sleep at the loss of his wife. Oh, that's actually really sad. Nerdcube quietly hums. Sunday attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. Minx receives an explosive! Oh god. Ian questions his sanity. So do I, Ian. So do I. Ian explores. Stankpat scares Minx off. Nerdcube runs away from Derp Sunday. No one died! Minx loses sight of where she is. Ian thinks about winning. Sunday dies of dysentery. That is an Oregon Trail reference. Oh my god, yes. I'm sorry, I mean I love Sunday, but Oregon Trail references, you gotta love it. Nerdcube sets up camp, while Stankpat falls into a frozen lake and drowns. You'd think he'd know better. Minx tries to spearfish with a trident. I'm not even gonna ask. Nerdcube does the same, and Bull Haircut Ian dies trying to escape the arena. Well, he did go crazy earlier. Acidic rain pours down. Minx is unable to find shelter and dies. 4 cannon shots can be heard in the distance. Sunday, Stankpat, Bull Haircut Ian, and Munga Minx all have succumbed. The status of everyone so far. District 1, Loki Mad God and Burner 181, wiped out. District 2, Jacksepticeye and Markiplier are both gone and dead. District 3, the Diamond Minecart and Trayoris are both deceased. Diamond Minecart got 3 kills before dying. District 4, Sunday and Craner, 2 kills to Sunday, none to Craner. Ian from Smosh and Anthony from Smosh, 4 kills to Ian, the little psychopathic murderer, and Anthony just died. Generic B and Chimney Swift. Surprisingly, it was Generic B who got the kill. Matt, Pat, and Stephanie. Matt avenged her with 2 kills. Minx and Chrism. Unfortunately, no kills. Gavin and Michael. Gavin has a 2-kill count. Michael is raging in death. Danny Hardcastle. Nerdcubed is alive and has 4 kills. His father, not so much. District 11. Modi 101 and Heather. Both gone. District 12. Danny killed 1. Aaron, none. And proceeding, the winner is Nerdcube from District 10. He got first, followed by Minx, Ian, Matt, Pat, Sunday, Chimney Swift, Steve Hardcastle, Generic B, Burner 181, Michael, Anthony, Gavin, the Diamond Minecart, Heather, Markiplier, Craner, I'm not going to try and do his voice, hell no, Aaron, Trayoris, and in the last place is me, Stephanie, Jacksepticeye, Danny, Modi, and Chrism. Bum bum ba! And here, if you want to pause your video at any time, you can see a full run-through of exactly what happened to everyone each night. How everyone died, to be exact. And yes, this has been the YouTube Games! Now we know. Out of the tributes, Nerdcube is the most powerful YouTuber I am subscribed to, while Bull Haircut Ian and him are both tied for murdering everyone. I didn't murder anyone. I even spared someone. Yay, District 10 won. My district of 7 got... my district of 1 got 7th place. Could be worse. Thank you, Burner. And this has been the YouTube Hunger Games. I hope you enjoyed. Goodbye.